Welcome to ngv.autopro, where future cars come alive. The future doesn't knock anymore, it arrives silently, instantly, and sometimes, unexpectedly. The Tesla Model Y isn't just another electric SUV, it's a full-blown revolution on wheels, a machine that promises to redefine how America drives. But here's the shocking truth: before you jump into the hype, there are things you absolutely need to know. Because this isn't just about buying a car. It's about stepping into a completely different driving universe. So the real question is the Tesla Model Y truly a game changer, or is there more beneath the surface? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the design, the very first thing that pulls you in. At a glance, the Model Y carries Tesla's signature DNA, but look closer and it reveals a sleek, aerodynamic identity that feels sculpted by the wind itself. The smooth curves, the minimalist front with no traditional grille, and those sharp LED headlights give it a futuristic presence that quietly dominates the road. It doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. From the side, the sloping roofline blends coupe-like sportiness with SUV practicality. It's not bulky, not overly aggressive, but perfectly balanced. The flush door handles add to the clean aesthetic, while the panoramic glass roof stretches across the cabin like a window into the future. At night, this thing doesn't just drive, it slices through darkness like a silent predator. But here's the catch: some drivers feel the design is almost too minimal. No bold grille, no dramatic vents. Is that elegance, or is it lacking personality? That depends on what you value. Step inside, and everything changes. The interior of the Model Y feels less like a car and more like a digital command center. There are no cluttered buttons, no traditional dashboard chaos, just a massive central touchscreen that controls almost everything. It's clean, futuristic, and almost shocking in its simplicity. The moment you sit down, the cabin wraps around you with a calm, tech-driven vibe. Soft materials, open space, and that uninterrupted glass roof create an airy atmosphere that feels more like a lounge than a cockpit. And then there's the screen, the brain of the entire experience. Navigation, climate control, music, cameras, even the glove box, it's all here. It's impressive, no doubt. But here's the real question: is it practical? For some drivers, relying entirely on a touchscreen can feel distracting. Adjusting simple things like airflow or mirrors requires diving into menus. It's innovative, yes, but it demands adaptation. Comfort-wise, the seats are supportive, long-drive friendly, and designed with ergonomics in mind. Rear passengers get generous legroom, and the flat floor, thanks to the EV platform, makes it even more spacious. Plus, the cargo space. Surprisingly massive. This is where the Model Y quietly wins, it's built for real life. Now let's talk safety and innovation, the area where Tesla pushes boundaries. The Model Y is packed with advanced driver assistance features that aim to make driving smarter and safer. From adaptive cruise control to lane-keeping assistance, the system works continuously to reduce driver fatigue and enhance awareness. And then there's autopilot. This feature can handle steering, acceleration, and braking under certain conditions. It feels like stepping into the future, but it's important to understand its limitations. It's not fully autonomous, despite what the name might suggest. You still need to stay alert. Hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road. Tesla also uses over-the-air software updates, meaning your car can improve over time. New features, performance tweaks, even interface changes, delivered without visiting a dealership. That's a massive shift in how vehicles evolve. But innovation comes with questions. How reliable are these systems long-term? How comfortable are you with software controlling so much of your driving experience? These are things every buyer should think about. Finally, let's talk about market impact and pricing, because this is where decisions become real. The Model Y isn't just popular, it's dominating. It has become one of the best-selling vehicles in the United States, not just among EVs, but across all categories. That alone says something powerful. Why? Because it hits a sweet spot. It offers space, performance, technology, and efficiency, all in one package. It appeals to families, tech enthusiasts, commuters, and even performance seekers. That kind of versatility is rare. Price-wise, it sits in a competitive range for what it offers. It's not the cheapest SUV on the market, but when you factor in fuel savings, lower maintenance, and potential incentives, the overall value becomes compelling. Still, it's not a budget car. And depending on options, upgrades, and taxes, the final cost can climb quickly. Then there's competition. Traditional automakers are stepping into the EV space aggressively. New electric SUVs are emerging with bold designs, luxurious interiors, and competitive pricing. The question is no longer, should you buy an EV? It's, which EV should you choose? And that brings us back to the Model Y. So, should you buy it? Here's the honest answer. If you want cutting-edge technology, strong performance, and a glimpse into the future of driving, the Model Y delivers. It's efficient, practical, and packed with innovation that genuinely changes the experience behind the wheel. But if you prefer traditional controls, ultra-soft ride comfort, or a more conventional driving feel, it might take time to adjust. This isn't just a car purchase. It's a mindset shift. The Tesla Model Y represents where the automotive world is heading, but it's up to you to decide if you're ready to go there. The future is here. It's fast, silent, and smarter than ever. But the smartest move you can make is understanding exactly what you're stepping into before you hit that buy button. And that's what separates a good decision from a great one. Don't forget to subscribe to ngv.autopro for more cinematic AI reviews of the cars shaping tomorrow, today. And tell me this, which feature impressed you the most? Or what would stop you from buying the Model Y? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk.